Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It is no secret that Todd Chrisley and most of his family utilize all sorts of cosmetic enhancements. The disgraced reality TV king has openly admitted his deep love for Botox. Being bars for the next 12 years, Todd Chrisley doesn't have access to Botox, hair dyes, and other tools he may utilize to maintain his youthful glow. According to his daughter Savannah, his hair is already starting to go gray. Todd Chrisley's goes gray, loses cosmetic glow behind bars. As fans know, Todd Chrisley is 53 years old. He, however, takes great pride in having a very youthful cosmetic glow. With the help of Botox, hair dye, and a good dentist, Todd has been able to morph himself into looking a lot younger than he actually is. Todd Chrisley has been behind bars for a month now, and that means he's been cut off from Botox, hair dye, and his dentist. And from the mouth of his own daughter via her podcast, Todd Chrisley has some gray hairs starting to pop up. On her podcast, she admitted it was shocking to see her father with gray hair, as he had the same hair color for such a long time. Savannah described her father going gray as really weird several different times. The way she spoke during her podcast, most of her followers took it to mean she hadn't even realized her father had been using hair dye to color his hair. In a thread on Reddit, one Chrisley Knows Best fan regularly reports in because they have a friend who has a family member at the same federal prison as Julie. According to the OP, their friend's family member was unrecognizable after just a few months behind bars. The individual penned, "Anyway, friend's wife said she could barely recognize her daughter, that she had aged 20 years and is absolutely broken. She's been incarcerated a few months. I realize this is one person's experience, but if you ask me, it doesn't bode well for Julie." Fans have also expressed concern for Julie Chrisley's weight behind bars, as it was no secret she used Nutrisystem to reach her weight loss goals. And they worry she'll struggle to maintain her weight while eating fatty prison food. Unsurprisingly, most fans are just hopeful they'll get to see a photo of Todd Chrisley with his gray hair. In the glitzy world of reality television, Todd Chrisley was a charismatic figure, known for his impeccable style, sharp wit, and charismatic persona. However, fame can be a double-edged sword, and it often conceals the realities that lie beneath the glittering facade. In a shocking turn of events, the man who once appeared to have it all found himself behind bars, stripped of his extravagant lifestyle and cosmetic glow. Todd Chrisley, a self-proclaimed patriarch of perfection, made his debut on the small screen in 2014 with the premiere of Chrisley Knows Best. The show centered around the Chrisley family residing in their opulent mansion in Georgia, portraying a seemingly flawless life filled with luxury cars, designer clothes, and extravagant parties. Todd's charisma and unwavering self-assuredness made him a beloved figure in the world of reality television. However, as the saying goes, the higher you climb, the harder you fall. In August 2019, Todd Chrisley and his wife, Julie, were indicted on multiple counts of tax evasion, wire fraud, and conspiracy to commit bank fraud. The charges came as a shock to their fans and the entire reality TV industry. The Chrisleys, who appeared to be living the American dream, were suddenly embroiled in a legal battle that threatened to dismantle their carefully constructed image. As the legal proceedings unfolded, Todd Chrisley's life took an unexpected turn, and with it, his once vibrant appearance began to fade. Gone were the perfectly coiffed hair and the radiant, unlined complexion. The stress and uncertainty of his legal troubles had taken a toll on his appearance. But that was only the beginning. In August 2020, Todd Chrisley and Julie surrendered to the authorities and were placed behind bars while awaiting trial. This marked a significant departure from the luxurious life they were accustomed to, and it was here that Todd's cosmetic glow truly began to wane. For a man who had always prided himself on his immaculate grooming and impeccable fashion sense, the stark reality of prison life was a harsh awakening. His wardrobe was no longer filled with designer suits and tailored shirts, but with drab, ill-fitting prison uniforms. The lavish grooming routines that once defined his daily life were replaced by the bare essentials. His signature tan, the result of countless hours spent in tanning beds and the finest bronzing products, began to fade, revealing the true color. As the days turned into weeks and months behind bars, Todd Chrisley's hair began to show signs of age, and a distinguished shade of gray crept over his once jet-black locks. This transformation was a visual representation of the toll that his legal battles had taken on his life, as well as the emotional strain of being separated from his family. The absence of his beloved cosmetic products and grooming regimen revealed a more vulnerable side of Todd. He was no longer the charismatic patriarch who seemed to have it all together. His eyes, which had always sparkled with confidence, were now tinged with sadness. The lines on his face, which had previously been masterfully concealed, became more pronounced as the days in prison turned into months. It was a far cry from the man who had once advised his children on matters of fashion, grooming, and self-assuredness. Now he was faced with the challenges of adapting to the harsh realities of prison life. His once pristine image had been replaced by a more authentic version of himself, stripped of the layers of cosmetic enhancements and designer attire. Despite the circumstances, Todd Chrisley remained resilient. He continued to offer advice and support to his children from behind bars, emphasizing the importance of integrity and character. In many ways, this period of adversity allowed him to connect with his family on a deeper level, teaching them that true strength lies in one's character and not in the trappings of luxury. As the legal proceedings continued, Todd and Julie Chrisley were eventually released on bail, allowing them to return to a life that was still marred by uncertainty. The legal battle continued to take a toll on their finances and their family, but the experience had changed Todd in profound ways. The once glittering celebrity was now a more relatable figure, someone who had faced the consequences of his actions and had come out the other side with a deeper appreciation for the simple things in life. The cosmetic glow he had once relied on to define his image was no longer the focus. Instead, it was his newfound authenticity and vulnerability that drew people in. In the end, Todd Chrisley's journey from the world of glamour to the harsh realities of the justice system had transformed him into a more genuine and relatable figure. He had experienced the highs and lows of life, and in the process had redefined his own sense of self-worth. His cosmetic glow may have dimmed, but in its place had emerged a more authentic, resilient, and ultimately more admirable Todd Chrisley. While his legal troubles may have initially stripped him of the superficial elements of his fame, they ultimately revealed a man who had come to understand that true beauty and strength come from within, and that the true measure of a person is not in the quality of their grooming products or the labels on their clothing, but in their character and the love and support of their family. Todd Chrisley had gone gray, but he had also gained a deeper understanding of the real essence of life, and in the process had found a more enduring and authentic glow that shone from within.